Hi, my name is Madjo, and I'm the Bikes to Go coordinator here at Adaptive Sports Connection. If you're watching this, then you're wanting to get an adaptive bike for your son or daughter. Well, we're here to help. At this point, your child has either gotten fitted for a bike or is about to be fitted. Once you get your fitting completed, then I will reach out to you via email. Sometimes these emails go to spam, so make sure to check that folder. This email will contain the family invoice cost, a description of the funding methods and process, and a hyperlink to a peer-to-peer. A peer-to-peer link is similar to a GoFundMe account. I am pulling up the email now. Okay, so this is what the email will look like. This is the cost of the bike right here. Then if you scroll down, this is the permalink. So if you click on this, it brings you to their peer-to-peer fundraising page. So there are a few key elements on this page. The first is that the picture of the child, we find that we are able to get funders a lot faster whenever we have a picture of a child, especially one where they look cute. Sometimes the funders will actually form an emotional attachment to a child. So the cuter the photo, the easier that attachment happens, and then the faster we're able to get a bike. The other part is the story. So in the application that you were sent, there is a story component, and it asks for the passions of the kid, what their goals and aspirations are, how the bike would help them. And we use this in order to get funders' attention. Some funders will go in and they will look more for how much this bike would help a child. And if you have that information in there, then your child's going to get funded faster. If you wrote just a little bit within that application, you can always send me more. Just send me an email saying the additional information that you want included, a little bit more of a story, and I will add this here, and I'll also add it onto our website. The other point about the photo is in this email that I send, I'm kind of annoying in how many times I ask for photos, but it's because they're so important. So if you haven't already attached a photo, if you could reply to this email and include that photo, that would be great. Back to this page, if you can send this to family and friends, then we will get the funding for your kid a lot faster. We have had some families where they get funding in 3 days because they send it out to family and friends, they post it onto social media, and the kid gets the bike a lot faster than other kids. So we always really encourage that, the sharing, because we're typically able to get the bike funded faster than if it's just us. So families would click on this donate button and they would just fill in this information, and it's cute. They can also write a little message here if they want to. The other part is you can share this with families by highlighting it and then copying, and you can share it in an email, or you could also post it. But as soon as they click on it, see if I click on it here, it brings me back to that page. So there's nothing further that you need to do. And then I did want to point out that you will get attached a family invoice. So this is the cost of the bike, and all the features of the bike will be listed in this description. So if the bike has a rear steering or expanding pedals or any of those kind of features, it will be added here. So you make sure that you're getting what you want and what your child needs. And then the cost of the bike is here. So typically, depends on the age of the child and how big they are. But typically the bikes run between $1,500 to $3,000, sometimes more, sometimes less, which is why it's a team effort. It's your family putting forth some money. It's your family and friends contributing. The other piece that I had forgotten to mention is that typically we ask families to donate a portion to this funding link. Families will ask, and we typically say about the cost of a Walmart bike. So that's usually about $100 to $200. It just allows us to get the ball rolling on the funding. And then when funders see how much is given, Typically, they will be more likely to give towards a link that already has some money put towards it because it shows initiative, it shows that you really want it, and it's also less money for them to donate. And I think too, many times they know that it will be towards good use because they know how much the family really wants that bike. So one, so I'm gonna end the screen share. Once we get all the funding for your bike, I will reach out to you and I will let you know that I ordered your bike, which is always really exciting. And then it typically takes about 15 to 30 days to get the bike. After that, we will have our engineer volunteer come and he will put the bike together. And then I will reach out to you and I will schedule a final fitting. The final fitting is done with our occupational therapist, Nancy, and she does a really great job and is very thorough. And after that, you can take the bike home. We ask families to bring either a van or a truck or a big SUV. And if you don't have access to one, then we can always provide transportation, but we will just stay in communication with you guys and figure that out. I'm really excited to start working with you. This is a really fun process. It can be a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. And I look forward to taking it on with you.